My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 254. In this lecture, I will continue my discussion on Amazon Fine Food Review dataset. In this lecture, we will try to understand bag of words. First, I will discuss bag of words without pre-processing. Then I will discuss same bag of words with pre-processing. In future lectures, I will discuss about Python implementation of bag of words as a part of Amazon Fine Food Review dataset. I can say bag of words is a natural language processing. I can say NLP. It is a natural language processing technique of text modeling. This is basically useful for modeling the text in NLP. In technical terms, we can say that it is a method of feature extraction with text data. This approach is a simple and flexible way of extracting features from documents. A bag of words is a representation of text that describes the occurrence of words within a document. We just keep track of word counts and disregard the grammatical details and the word order. This point is important. In the context of bag of words, you need not bother about grammatical details. You need not bother about word order. We just keep track of word counts and disregard the grammatical details and the word order. It is called bag of words because any information about the order or structure of words in the document is discarded, isn't it? This is also one of the important point. In the case of bag of words, information about words, the order and structure, you need not bother about order or structure of words. Order and structure of words in the document. You need not worry about it. You need not bother about. You need not care. Order or structure of words in the document. That's why people are calling it as BOW. That is bag of words. Why is the bag of words algorithm used? So why bag of words? What's wrong with the simple and easy text? Why can't we work with the simple and easy text? One of the biggest problem with the text is that it is messy. It is messy and unstructured. Messy and unstructured. That's the biggest difficulty. But machine learning algorithms prefer, I can say machine learning algorithms prefer structured and structured, I can say well-defined fixed length inputs. Isn't it? Yes. And by using bag of words technique, we can convert what you can convert variable length text. You can convert variable length text into fixed length vector, length vector, isn't it? Also, at much granular level, the machine learning models work with numerical data. That is important. Your machine learning models, your machine learning algorithms work with numerical data, isn't it? Work with numerical data rather than textual data, rather than textual data, isn't it? So, to be more specific, by using bag of words technique, we can convert text into equivalent vector of numbers. This fixed length vector, it is basically a vector of numbers. This is basic idea behind bag of words. Now we will try to understand bag of words with simple example. In this example, let's see an example of how the bag of words technique converts text into vectors. But this example I will discuss without pre-processing. In next example, we will perform some sort of pre-processing, but here we will perform this one without pre-processing. What does it mean? We will try to understand. Just see, I have two sentences. My sentence one is, welcome to great learning. Now start learning one. My sentence 2 is, learning is a good practice. Now we will try to understand how bag of word algorithm works on this one. What I have to do, go through all the words. Just go through all the words in the about text and make list of all words in our model vocabulary. First, what you have to do, we have to build model vocabulary. How can I build this model vocabulary? Just it is simple and straightforward. As I am saying, I am not performing any pre-processing steps here. In my next example, I will discuss about pre-processing. Now, how can I build a model vocabulary? It is simple. Just take sentence one, just split into words. This is my first token, first word, welcome. Just see, this is two, this is great, this is learning, this is comma, yes, this is comma, this is now start learning. This is about, I am splitting into tokens, I can say. What about this sentence 2? Learning, I can say this is this one is a, this one is good, this one is practice. What I did, we converted sentence 1 and sentence 2, and now sentence 1 and sentence 2 into tokens. Now what I have to build, as I told you, I must build vocabulary. Note that words learning, I have two words here, learning. This learning starts with capital L and this learning starts with small l. Note that words learning and learning are not the same here because of the difference in their case. Here I have uppercase L, here I have lowercase l. As I told you, I am not discussing pre-processing, I will discuss after few minutes. Also note that comma is also taken in list. Just see, we are considering comma is also in our list, because we know that now we will try to build vocabulary. How can I build vocabulary? First, just say this one. How many tokens do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is 9, 10, 11, 12, it's 13. I have 13 tokens. Out of these 13 tokens, by using these 13 tokens, I must build model vocabulary. So how can I build? If you observe carefully, just see this one, this particular token learning, capital, it starts with capital L. Here also I have learning. I have this term, this particular token twice. In that I have total 13 words, but in modal vocabulary I need not repeat this particular word. If I write only once, that's enough. Therefore, by these 13 words, I must identify unique words to build modal vocabulary. Just see, this is my modal vocabulary. How we built it? Just see, 1, 2, this is small t, not capital T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why? Because this capital learning which starts with L, we have 2 tokens. I am taking only 1 token. While building modal vocabulary, you need not, you must consider only unique tokens. That's why we are getting 12 tokens in our modal vocabulary. Now what I have to build? Let me consider my sentence 1. What is my sentence 1? My sentence 1 is welcome to great learning. Now start learning. For this particular sentence, I must build bag of words. But before building bag of words, what I have to do? I must build modal vocabulary. Just I am writing all the unique words here. Just see, this is welcome. This is to, as I told you, this is small t. Yes, this is great. This is learning. I am keeping modal vocabulary. Here I am keeping modal vocabulary. Just see, isn't it? Just see. I am keeping that modal vocabulary. Now just see, welcome. How many times it's occurring in sentence 1? It's only 1 time. That is my frequency. What about 2? How many times is it occurring? Only once. What about great? How many times it's occurring? Only once. Learning, how many times it's occurring? Only once. Comma, how many times it's occurring? Only once. Now, how many times it's occurring? Only once. Start, how many times is it occurring? Yes, only once. Learning, how many times? 1. What about these words is a good practice? You don't have these words in my sentence 1, therefore I am keeping zeros, isn't it? Now, what I have to build? I must build a bag of words vector. I must convert this text. As I told you, bag of words are useful to convert a text into a numerical vector. This is my vector. Just see, I am writing this vector here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. 1, 2, 3. Just I am representing this here. This one is a numerical vector corresponding to sentence 1. In similar manner, I can construct a numerical vector for sentence 2, isn't it? Just see, this is my sentence 2. Learning is a good practice. In order to build that vector, that numerical vector, first I must take a modal vocabulary. Just I am taking modal vocabulary. After that I must count frequency. What about welcome? Do you have welcome in sentence 2? No, 0. That's why. 2, do you have 2? No, 0. Great, do you have 0? Great? No. Therefore, it's 0. Learning, do you have learning? Is 1. Isn't it? In that manner, you can build a numerical vector. Just imitate previous class procedure. Therefore, this must be the numerical vector corresponding to my sentence 2. Isn't it? It is simple and straightforward. Anybody can understand. Just I am summarizing in this particular slide what we did. I have 2 sentences. This is my sentence 1. This is my sentence 2, for which I am forming this numerical vector. This is first numerical vector. For sentence 2, this is another numerical vector. Isn't it? Anybody can understand. Just I am rewriting the results in single slide. Now, we will try to understand this bag of words with pre-processing. How can I do it with pre-processing? In previous case, we were discussing without pre-processing. What does it mean? If you observe carefully, just say this one. If you observe, but this, let me say something like this. But is this the best way to perform bag of words? This is about my example 1. Is this the best way? Is this the best way? Is this the best way to Best way to perform bag of words? That is the question, isn't it? The above example was not the best example of how to use bag of words. The words learning, just if you observe words, you have learning which starts with capital L, and I have another word learning which starts with small l. You have two words, isn't it? The words learning which starts with capital L and learning which starts with small l, although having the same meaning, are taken twice. We are considering it as twice. Is it desirable? No, not at all. Also, we were considering comma, also comma, which does not convey any information, is also included in the vocabulary. Let's make some changes and see how we can use bag of words in more effective way. In this case, we will try to perform with the processing. Previous one is without processing. This one is with processing. With processing. Now what I have to do here, just convert the above sentences. Which sentences? Just see. Let me write like this. Convert the above sentences, sentence 1, sentence 2, in lower case as the case of the word does not hold any information. Just convert each and every word into lowercase letter. That is step number 1. What is step number 1? Converting into lowercase. Converting into lowercase letters. That is step number 1. What is step 2? Remove special characters. Remove special characters. Remove special characters and stop words. And stop words. Isn't it? Stop words from text. From text. Stop words are the words. What is stop words? Stop words are the words that do not contain much information. Do not contain much information about the text, like is, a, the. All these are stop words, isn't it? And many more. Anyway, we will try to understand in NLTK library what are the stop words. We will see, we will try to understand. These are the stop words. Just see. Anyway, I will discuss this while discussing about, just see, from NLTK corpus import stop words. These are print stop words dot words. These are in English language. These are the stop words which are available in English language. I will discuss about all the stop words. I will spend lot of time about the stop words. Time being, just understand, in step 1 you have to convert this into lowercase letters. Step 2, remove special characters and stop words from the text. Stop words are the words that do not contain much information about text, like is a stop word, a is a stop word, the is a stop word, like this, isn't it? After applying about these 2 steps, sentences are changed. How these sentences are changed? Just see how I can change these sentences. Let me write like this. Let me write like this. This is my welcome to great learning. Now start learning. This will be converted into small letters. Welcome, great. I am removing this too, isn't it? Welcome, great learning. This is converted into small letter, L-E-R, learning. I can say now start learning, isn't it? This is about first sentence. What about second sentence? Learning. I'm converting into lowercase letters. Learning. Good means I am removing this is. I am removing a as they are stop words. Good practice, isn't it? Now from these sentences I must form modal vocabulary. This is a vocabulary. Just say welcome, just say great, just say learning, just say now, just say start, Just anyway, learning is there. I need not write it again. Unique words. I need only unique words. Learning anyway is there. Good. Yes. Practice. This is my model vocabulary. If you observe carefully, vocabulary has only 7 words. Vocabulary has only 7 words. We removed this comma, all these things, isn't it? We can use fixed length document. As vocabulary has got 7 words, we can use fixed length document, fixed length document representation of these 7 words with 1 position in the vector to score each word. The scoring method we use here is the same as used in our previous example. Just see, it is simple and straightforward. This is my model vocabulary. What is my sentence 1? My sentence 1 is, what is my sentence 1? Welcome, great learning. Now start learning after pre-processing. Just what am I doing? I am keeping, which one am I keeping? Model vocabulary I am keeping here. Welcome, great, learning, now, start, good, practice. Now what I have to do? I must build a vector. How can I build? How many times this welcome is appeared? Only once. How many times this great is appearing? Only once. How many times this learning is appearing? It's appearing twice. How many times this now is appearing? 1. How many times this start is appearing? Only once. This is my corresponding numerical vector after pre-processing. In similar manner, I can also construct numerical vector for my second sentence, that is my sentence 2. This is my sentence 2. I am keeping model vocabulary here. Just see. Learning, just see how can I build this one. It is simple and straightforward. Welcome, do you have welcome here? No, 0. Do you have great here? 0. Learning, yes, I have learning. How many times? 1 time. Now do you have? No. Start, do you have? No. Good and practice, it's occurring only once. Therefore, this is my numerical vector. This is the basic concept behind behind this particular bag of words. The approach used in example 2 is one that is generally used in bag of words technique. Why? Because in example 2 I discussed about pre-processing. The reason being that data sets used in machine learning are tremendously large and can contain vocabulary of few thousands or even millions of words. Hence, pre-processing the text before using bag of words is a better way to go. There are various pre-processing techniques that can increase performance of bag of words. As I told you, there are other techniques I will discuss in my next lecture. Even in future lectures, I will discuss, as I told you, I will discuss about Python implementation of this bag of words. In summary, I am keeping sentence 1 and sentence 2 after pre-processing. Thank you very much.